The late Robin Williams will go down as one of the most celebrated and deeply loved actors of all time. He got his start in stand-up comedy, and he never gave up his tendency to ad-lib, coming up with jokes, impressions, and whatever else popped into his agile mind. Here are some of his funniest unscripted moments. The 1997 film Good Will Hunting undoubtedly hosts a fantastic script. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote it to give themselves great roles, and they did just that with their touching, poignant story about a Harvard janitor turned math genius. They won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, but an improvised moment by their co-star may have just been the film's most memorable scene. Robin Williams won an Oscar for his role as Dr. Sean Maguire, a psychology professor and therapist to Will Hunting. During one session, Sean discusses a hilarious and intimate memory of his late wife.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous. She had all sorts of wonderful little idiosyncrasies. She used to fart in her sleep.
On the DVD commentary track, Affleck and Damon revealed that Williams made up the monologue on the spot and that Damon's uproarious laughter was genuine. In the 1987 film Good Morning Vietnam, Williams stars as a wild disc jockey on Armed Forces Radio in the middle of the Vietnam War. He angers his superiors by playing rock and roll and R&B records and by speaking out about the futility and heartbreak of war. The drama of wartime is filtered through Williams' presence, especially his motormouth scenes talking about the escalating conflict, the news, himself, and the music.
Time for the news. We actually don't have a teletype machine. That's Fred Astaire dancing on a hot plate. Thank you, Fred.
Williams' moments behind the mic feel just like a real DJ's ramblings, and to maintain that authentic feel, he was given free rein. In the film's production notes, producer Mark Johnson stated, he managed to create something new for every single take.
On the related news, Ku Klux Klan sues the cartoon show Casper the Friendly Ghost. It's not fair that he gets to float and we don't. Thank you very much.
When you absolutely have to be awake at a certain time, you typically use a loud and effective alarm clock. But no buzzer could wake someone up like the booming, familiar voice of Robin Williams bursting into a comedy routine. In 1988, NASA asked the comedian to make a wake-up call to the crew of the Space Shuttle Discovery, the first shuttle flight after the 1986 Challenger tragedy. So in a nod to his Good Morning Vietnam catchphrase, he shouted,
"Good morning, Discovery. Rise and shine, boys. Time to start doing that shuttle shuffle. You know what I mean?"
NASA then cut to a pre-recorded parody of the Green Acres theme song with lyrics about space. But the song isn't that funny. They should have just let the clearly thrilled Williams keep going. 1996's The Birdcage is an extremely silly farce. The plot concerns a young man who brings home his fiancée and her extremely straight-laced parents to meet his two dads, Armand and Albert, played by Williams and Nathan Lane. Albert is a drag performer, so he dresses up as a matronly old woman for the big dinner with the in-laws. Everything goes wrong, of course, particularly when Armand and Albert's fake servant makes a soup but no entree. Armand ducks into the kitchen to freak out for a minute, then carry the soup pot back into the dining room only to slip and fall. Williams' sudden and spectacular tumble was unexpected, but he rolls with the moment, not once breaking character.
Shut up! It's okay. We're all right. It's fine. Just shut up, damn you. It's all right. Stop crying, damn you. What are you standing there for? Go!
To get a guest spot on The Tonight Show during Johnny Carson's last week as host was a very big deal. Set to retire after nearly 30 years and as the undisputed king of late night, Carson was only going to invite his most favorite and most entertaining guests. Robin Williams fit the bill, so he stopped by Carson's final regular episode on May 21st, 1992. Williams roasted Carson with old man jokes, hitting the stage with a rocking chair for the retiring comedian and yelling as if he were hard of hearing.
We're going to Spago! Don't be afraid, I also bought you the new LA Medic Alert. It says I've fallen and get the hell away from me.
Before winning an Oscar, Williams won several Golden Globes. When he took home the prize for 1991's The Fisher King, his acceptance speech was as pure, perfect, and definitive as a Robin Williams routine could be. He began with a mildly suggestive joke about the look of the trophy.
There's nothing on it. How appropriate.
Then he segued into current events.
In the words of George Bush, arigato gozaimasu.
And then he had some words for his Fisher King co-stars before just going off the rails in the most Robin Williams way possible.
I'm just thanking everybody now. It's just like, let's spewing out. Dustin, I'd like to thank Steven. No, wrong movie. Back up.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.